welcome back to Andrea's Artisanal Adventures. Today is quite an adventure of a day due to the unusual weather that we're experiencing up here in New England. I actually wasn't planning on doing this video for probably another 8 months or so due to weather appropriateness, but in a minute I will show you exactly what's going on over here. And here is the video of the current weather situation here in New England. So if you're watching this video, you're probably thinking, oh, it's probably filming this video in like January, February, maybe December, maybe like late December. Nope, it is April 4th to be exact. So I was definitely planning on doing this video, like I said, at a much more season appropriate date in the future. However, life happens and inspiration happens. So here I am, and I'm inspired to paint the snowmen bowling pins. It seems weird to paint them in April, but oh well, it's gonna be fun, and they're gonna come out super cute. So these make very nice gifts for teachers, friends, relatives, great Christmas decorations, winter decorations, or great April snowstorm decorations. So these pins have already have their coat of primer on them, and I'm going to put another coat of acrylic white over them, and it should be nice and easy because they're already white. So that's just the first step, is the acrylic white over the primer. Make a nice snowy glow. Maybe we'll make an actual snowman after. I'm not sure if it's the right kind of snow for the snowmen outside. It's very, very icy, windy. Now the daffodils were starting to come out, but surprise. One thing about bowling pins, sometimes they topple over very easily, so if you're painting them, you have to be very careful. Just using a wide flat brush. Not much technique here other than to get a nice thin even coat. Don't mind me because I'm doing 3. I tend to jump back and forth. For some reason that is just what I do. While that white acrylic paint is drying, the next step is to make little carrot noses out of air dry clay. This is super easy, very, very simple. Just taking tiny pieces of air dry clay, just turning it into a little carrot shape. Make this one a little bigger. One little carrot. That'll be the good size for the nose, carrot nose. Make sure it's nice and flat on the bottom. This one's a little bit longer and bigger, but carrots are all different sizes, so it's really okay if they're different. If you're wearing rings, I highly recommend taking them off for this, which I forgot to do. One more little carrot nose. So I am cheating a little bit here. I did come across 3 carrot noses that I had made earlier this year, probably around Christmas time when I was making a lot of these snowman bowling pins. So these have already had plenty of time to dry, and I am just going to paint them with an acrylic orange. At this point, I've had time to put 2 coats of white acrylic paint on the bowling pins and 2 coats of the orange paint on the little carrot noses, and they've had plenty of time to dry. So ready to move on to the next step. I am going to make 3 different colored kind of themed snowmen, like a red, a purple, and a blue. I have here 3 different pieces of wool socks with different kind of color themes. I'm gonna make one that's red, so let's put this. This is the start of a little hat. It's gonna be pretty cute. I just wanna have an idea of where to paint the little faces based on where the hat is gonna be. So, little red one there, a little purple guy in the middle, and a little blue one over here. There we go. And I'm gonna paint a little star shape. I just love stars. Could be any kind of shape, but I just love the way stars look. So I'm gonna do little star shapes for the buttons. They're not gonna be perfect and they're not going to be exact, but I think that's okay. That's kind of what gives the snowman character. I'm gonna take this a little closer to me. So I have added another coat of paint to the star buttons, and it's had plenty of time to dry. So next it's time to add the eyes, which is why I wanted to put the hats on so I have an idea of where the eyes will look good. I'm gonna just hold the carrot kind of where I will put the nose, and I'm just gonna use the back of a paintbrush to get the dots on the eyes. Very, very simple. Hold it on, I can see where I want the eyes to go, and I want to line it up with my stars. I don't want it to be too far out of alignment. A little bit would be okay, but right about there. Make a nice circle. On to the next one. They're all going to come out slightly different, which would be neat. They all have their own kind of personality. I have a slightly smaller end of a brush that I'm going to use to make the little mouth. I'm just going to do little black dots for the mouth. He's a little off center, so I'll probably go back and fix the one that's a little bit off. He's gonna have a big smile. Biggest stars, biggest smile on the sky. Might add just another one over here because I'm liking the really big smile. That's cute. There, we got some happy little snowmen. They're happy because it's April and it's snowing. Let that dry a bit. So everything's had a chance to dry, and I did glue the little carrot noses on already. So at this point, I'm just gonna pop the little hats off, show off their little ball heads. And it's time to add the sealant, which is Mod Podge. I am going to add some glitter, white glitter, because it looks really neat. Snow sort of has a glittery look to it, so it just adds a nice little sparkle. Just a little bit, little pinches here and there. Don't want to overdo it. Okay, now the sealant is all nice and dry, and I added the little wool socks back onto the snowman heads. I'm just going to add, this is just a little hemp string and tiny little charm. This one has a crescent moon and a star. Just adding this to the sock hats, tie them off. This one has a tiny little crescent moon and an owl. It's very, very cute. This one is just a crescent moon with a tiny star. Now it's time to add little scarves. These are just strips of fabric that would have little stars on them for the little scarves. So I'm going to tie them. And there they are, all done. Thank you so much for joining me for this snowman bowling pin project on this snowy day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope it stops snowing soon. Sorry guys. If there's anything you'd like to see me create on a bowling pin, please do let me know in the comments section below. Also, there will be a link to my shop in the description box below. Hope you all take care and have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.